Hey YouTube, Captain Mark here from Kings Landing Sport Fishing. It is probably about lunchtime on Saturday, September 3rd, and I've just got back from being out in the water for the morning. And I want to bring you guys a report. Before I do that though, don't forget, if you haven't done so already, click that like button here on this video and click that subscribe button if you don't subscribe to my channel. Helps me out a great deal as an amateur YouTube content producer. So how was fishing this morning? So I think many of you heard the lake flipped. The lake flipped earlier in the week, and that's when, you know, call it all the warm water gets pushed away or pushed out, and we get all the cold water. So out of Bluffers, literally, when you're going out of the marina this morning, there's a wall of fog or mist right around, you know, call it the drop, around that 150, 180, and literally anything, you know, call it anything north of that is really cold water, and then the moment you get past that, you start to get warmer water. So this morning, as I was going out, I was going south, I wanted to see what the water was like, and I was ideally looking for temperatures in and around that mid 60s into the 70 plus. So I'm running under power, doing about 15 mile an hour, scanning for temperatures, and you know, didn't really find any good water until I got to about 340, 350 feet of water. So, you know, probably a good 9-10 miles out from the marina. At that point, actually, one of my buddies was out, so I texted him, asked him what was going on. He said, yeah, he was on some fish. So I slowed it down and started setting up rods. So I started setting up around 3:45, put the first rod in, you know, spoon with a slider, and literally I went to go set the second rod, and the first rod's already banging with a small, I think it was a small salmon. So anyways, this morning we trolled from 350 to essentially 410, and then turn around, troll back into about 350. And for those of you that know this water, that takes quite some time. That was about 5 hours worth of trolling to be able to go 350, 410, and then back to about 330. And so let's talk about how we did and what we used. Best way to put it is, it was an absolute smash fest, smackdown, whatever you want to call it. Great numbers. I can't tell you we had huge size. We only had one mature bite and we lost it. It was a massive break off. That being said, I spoke to another boat. They had one mature bite as well, so there's definitely some matures mixed in. But we had lots of juvenile fish, so lots of 2-year-old salmon, some 1-year-old salmon, lots of rainbows, including some real nice big bows. We had some cohos. Fortunately, we couldn't actually land the cohos. They were jumping like crazy and we lost them. But it was an absolute smash fest. I think we lost count around 30 bites. Like, honestly, I'm going to say we probably had 35 plus. It was just incredible. It was double, the odd triple. Like, it was just an absolute smash fest this morning. And for the most part, it was a spoon bite. I think I had 3 or 4 fly bites, all spoons. So let me tell you what worked. Rigger wise, I had a rigger set at 40 feet with a slider, took tons of fish. So obviously all spoons. I had a rigger set at 71 feet with a slider. The slider took tons of spoons. The main only took, I think, the slider took lots of fish. The main only took 1 fish. Later on, I damaged that rod, the leader, so I pulled it out. I put a Pro Troll with fly down at 50 feet. It took a bunch of fish. Divers didn't take a lot of fish today. I had one diver with a orange enticer. I think I got it right here. Orange enticer spoon. This one here, it only took, orange nasty boy spoon, an old school spoon. It took, I think, 2 fish. The diver with a fly took a couple of fish, and the rest of the fish, and we must have had 15, 20 bites. They came on the long lines. The 5 color, 6 color, 7 color, 200 weighted steel with a fly. They just crushed it. So huge, really productive bite today. Like I said, I was out for about 5.5 hours, 6 hours, from 6:30 till probably 12:30 when I, you know, dock to dock, easily 35 fish. So if you want to get out, be safe. You got to make sure you get the right boat for it. And you got the right winds, because the winds can be a little questionable, especially over the next little while. But the water out there is beautiful, nice green water. You're really fishing the top 50 to 70 feet. Majority of it's, not 50, 25 to 70 feet. I would actually argue it's 25 to 50 feet. That's where most of the fish are. Don't be alarmed if you start going out there and you see down temps of 42, 43. I was still getting fish in that 25 to 50 feet range. So good luck. Get out there if you can, if the winds allow you, if the boat you've got will allow you. But great fishing. We had an 8-rod spread out this morning and we just absolutely crushed it. It was probably, numbers wise, it was probably the best day of the season. Easily the best day of the season. Yes, some of them weren't big, but if you wanted eaters, great eaters. We had a bunch of salmon around this size, that 7-8 pounds, some smaller ones, steelhead in around that same size. Great eating fish. Anyways, good luck, folks. Get out there and enjoy. Talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.